Okay, so I'm going to replace my indicator. This is the one I've pulled out, which was half hanging loose and not flush with the car. So I bought a replacement, or two replacements. I'm going to do both sides. That's the box it came in, Hella, from Pelican Parts. Came with two globes as well, which were in here. And also they come with, they also came with, the globe is separate, but they come with this black connector part too. I've already changed one over. I left the black connector from the old one there because I couldn't be bothered pulling the wires out. So I just used the old connector and it slips straight on. So there's the old one, as you can see. Well, let's go to what it should look like. That's what they look like. I'll go to the car in a second, show how it goes on, but this depresses and adds tension to put it on. It looks like there's a little, let's put it this way, clips. I'm assuming the bodywork of the car, slips in above this angled line. This obviously pushes out a bit and adds tension. This is the one I pulled out, so I think I might have broken that bit off when I got it out. This bit it's got no elasticity in it whatsoever, and it's just gutsed. So the black bits, I just chucked a bit of foam around it and pushed it back in to hold it in, but that is what it was. The seal wasn't around the car, so it was probably letting water in. And it is, if you add the colours together, as you can see it, obviously faded. So I'll go to the car. Now the one I'm about to replace looks very similar. It looks like it's been replaced before because it looks very new, but it's not actually. And I just thought I'd change both over because I didn't really know. But it's not sort of connecting in. It's sort of loose, which I'll show you in a sec. So whether that's the way it was put in or don't know, we'll have a bit of an investigate. So this is the one I'm replacing, and it looks pretty good. And it looks like the exact same sort of markings as the one I've just bought, which is that one. They look very similar and even looks quite new, but it's not. If I just grab it with my fingers, I can pull it out. So it's not clipped in. Can't clip it in properly. So I think it's been put in incorrectly, held in an incorrect position for an extended period of time, and now easily comes out. So I'm going to pull that out and see what it looks like. Now I'm guessing if you are changing these, they probably wouldn't look like this. And look, if they both look like this, I wouldn't have even noticed them. But the other one was so guts that I thought I'd do both. But there's a good chance if you're changing these over, they're either destroyed and will come out very easily. So I'm just going to gently pull this out. And the reason I say gently is there's paint involved here. There, you don't really want to get it off. I may have even had this off before that's come out there. So let me just pull this out. There it goes, out it comes. Just checking the paint around it. I think it looks pretty good. I think the one on the other side had a little tiny bit of rust. You can see a little bit of rubbing there. Okay, so just going to grab here and just pull, like just came straight off, which is pretty easy. As you can see, this bit here, I think that the bodywork of the car has been on this lower section and not, if I grab a pointer, I think the bodywork of the car has been like sitting there and not sitting up right in the clip where you can sort of see there, and thus this has never really been engaged properly, and it held in place, but it's just squished and lost its elasticity. So you notice the difference on that over time. So the aim is, I'm repeating myself, to get the bodywork of the car in this groove up the top here and not sitting against the clip there. So if I pull that back a bit, you can see the black holder there. I'm going to change the globe over just because that came with the new one for no reason whatsoever. It was working fine, but I'll change it over. Give that a bit of a clip in there. I've got my battery off the car, so I should probably test indicators before I put them back together, but I'll just get it sort of ready to go. Pull this covering. I probably don't have to pull the covering back, but look at this clip, how it goes. There's the gap. Slides in over that gap there. Gap is there. So if I wind up like that, there you go, clipped in beautifully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bit in first, and then I'm going to, no, other way around. So this bit in first, depress it, and then get that bit in. So we'll just get this bit of rubber out of the way a little bit. Don't want that there. Okay, so let's just, I want to get that bit, I might twist it to get that bit out of the way of that clip. Put it in that way. Okay. So like that, push it in there. So I get this metal bit in with the body, which is like that, then push it across that way, just enough to get the little bit in. Let it go. Done. That is secured. All right. So taking it out, we push it towards the back of the car and then pull out the front. So it's going to push it that way, and then pull it out. That's out. Putting it back in. Get the bodywork in between that little notch. Push it towards the back of the car and in, and that is done. Secured, and that's it. Really, I can't move it. Looks like it's got a pretty good seal. It sticks up a little bit at this end, but that's just the nature of the beast, I think. That looks like it's got a bit of a seal. So it doesn't look sit flush, which is a bit annoying, but I'm not sure. I have to sneak up another 993s and see how their indicators sit. But that is in. The top does stick out here a little bit more. It doesn't stick out, but is not as compressed as the bottom for whatever reason. But if I go around to the other one I just put in, same sort of deal again. It's a little bit above the top and then not depressed there. So I'm not sure if over time that'll straighten up, but I can't see any other way around that. It's just the way it goes. But that is watertight, I think. I'll tell you to put the hazards on. That'll do it. Oh, it's so bright. I'm blinded. Blinded by the light. And another banger. So, done.